think I'm okay.
I'm okay. Just don't move. Did you hit your head?
G'day and welcome to episode 10 of our Gap Year Lap of Australia. After an incredible stay around Exmouth, snorkelling with turtles and visiting family, we travelled 600 kilometres inland to the remote mining town of Tom Price, which in our opinion has the tidiest Coles supermarket in Australia. Restocked with supplies, we made the short trip into Karajini National Park, where a slip on the first day almost made a mess of our hiking plans. At the end of the episode, an electrical issue in the high ace needs to be dealt with. You know, that doesn't seem like a factory wire. As we continue towards Broome. I just pumped our tyres up in Tom Price thinking that we should have blacktop for a fair while now. Nah. This is our first campfire of our entire trip. What do you reckon, Georgia?
Pretty good.
What a spot to be in. Watch the sun go down, watch the fire, make some dinner. What do you reckon?
It's peaceful.
Yeah, it's so good, hey?
We are in Karajini at Hammersley Gorge. Come
First
with
gorge.
us for our first gorge walk.
Looking forward to it. It looks good from the lookout.
Got a beautiful 25-degree day today. Apparently the water is cold, so see how we go. We're at the bottom now. Water looks stunning. And we've reached the changeover from a class 4 to a class 5 trail. So we're heading across the rocks, following the little markers that way to the spa pool. We didn't end up coming back to you guys in, where were we? Hammersley Gorge.
Hammersley Gorge. I had a little fall.
Because somebody stacked it.
I was too busy trying to let the next people into the spa pool, and I slipped on the rocks. And it was one of those times where you're not really sure if you've properly hurt yourself or if you've just hurt yourself for a little bit and need some time. Fortunately, that's all it was, and I just had a little band-aid. We're good to go again. We went for a drive, went through Wittenoom, got some more fuel, and have booked into our campsite in Dales, and just went for a little walk up to the Fortescue Falls lookout.
Checked out the visitor centre on the way here.
Oh, and saw a dingo.
Oh yeah, and we saw a dingo when we got here.
First dingo that we found on our trip. It's pretty cool.
So we're just walking back to our camp at Dales over here. Sun's just set.
I made a rough plan for what we're going to do tomorrow. So we'll get up early and go for a nice walk down to the pool, burgers for dinner.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Maybe a quiet night with a movie and early to bed so we can get up early in the morning.
Alright, it's day 2. We're in Karajini and we're off for a walk. But I have a bit of a problem. This whole year, I think I've worn shoes. I think this will be the 6th time. This will be the 6th time I've worn shoes and not thongs or Crocs. Which means that every time I go to put some shoes on, I take time picking out which socks I want to wear, because I never know when I'm going to wear socks again. It's a big occasion. So these are the shoes that I'm wearing today. As you can see, I've glued them all up because they fell apart on our, what walk was that? The Frenchman Peak walk. I've decided which kind of socks I'm going to wear. There's black, or there's brown.
I think the brown, because the black are more versatile with other shoes.
This is true.
So if you save them, whereas the brown, this is their opportunity to shine.
You know what? I think we just have an inside day.
Over the next few days, Georgia and I explored Karajini's hiking trails, swimming spots, and lookouts. The towering walls of rock were breathtaking, the water much colder than the warmth we found on the Ningaloo, and the trails ranged from well-worn paths to those that made us wonder if we'd missed a turn, and everything in between. At the end of each day, we headed back to Fern Pool for a swim, a peaceful spot despite its popularity.
What's your thoughts on Fern Pool, Daniel?
Pretty good.
You're like singing.
Oh,
It's very deep. Very, very deep. But I think so far it seems like the fish might have gone to bed for the day. I
yeah.
haven't seen any. And the waterfall is super warm at the end of the day too, so that was really nice. Partly
Ready for dinner?
ready.
Oh.
Pasta's ready. Red Dog is on. Because we're in Red Dog country, of course.
Yep. We're tossing up. There's the Red Dog Highway out of here. It heads towards Karratha. And if we don't take it, it's a big backtrack to head into Karratha. And if we do take it, it's about 110 kilometres of unsealed section. So, yeah, just trying to get a bit of inspiration. And there was another place to stop at on the way, wasn't there?
Chichester Millstream, or Millstream Chichester National Park.
Yeah, it looked pretty good. So, yeah.
We'll see.
The van's going to get a bit more red dust inside of it if we go.
Yes, that's true.
But,
Still haven't been through that wardrobe in the back.
yeah, it's not good. Today's our last day in Caragini National Park. We ended up extending an extra day because we were just having a lot of fun here, and there was another gorge hike that we wanted to do. So yeah, there are a few other gorges here that we didn't get to do because they're closed at the moment due to some burn-offs happening. But it just means that we'll have something to do next time we come back, hopefully, as long as they're not closed again.
And Kalamina.
Oh, and Kalamina Gorge, because it says four-wheel drive access only, and we drove past and it looks like just a dirt road, but Georgia wouldn't let me go down.
No, the signs wouldn't let you go down.
All right, we've been trying to figure out where we're going today. We still don't know. This is our last minute. Our trip is, we're leaving in as soon as we figure this out. Are we going to Karratha or are we going to Port Hedland?
I don't know.
We've already got a few things on the van that we need to fix due to the last few corrugated roads that we've been down, the ones that you need to take to get to Hammersley Gorge, and then we went around the top of Karajini National Park past Wittenoom, and there would be probably 100k or so worth of corrugated roads that we've done in the last week.
To stop in Wittenoom.
Yeah, my friend told me that we had to go to Wittenoom, so we went there. There's nothing there.
Over there, not Wittenoom, as requested.
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, so we broke our grey water tank tap off again. Our indicators aren't working. The sliding door doesn't close properly anymore. You have to slam it shut for it to close. You know what? I think we just skip the Red Dog Highway. Save ourselves some damage.
Another time.
And we stay in that campground that you found.
For tomorrow.
Yep. Alright, so we've pulled up at a campground called In the Rocks. It's about 200 k's north of Karajini and about 130 k's south of Port Hedland. Now, just before we left, I found that the fuse was blown on our indicators, and I thought that's probably a symptom, not the cause, so I replaced it, thinking it's not going to last too long, and we only got to our first corner and the fuse blew again. Just had a quick look to see if I could find a fault in the wiring, and I think I've been the luckiest bush auto electrician there is, because the first thing I looked at is what was causing the issue. So come have a look. Jump underneath at the back. I thought I'd start with what's the easiest to look at, and that's the trailer wiring. So our trailer plug's been up here since pretty much when we left for our trip, because it had fallen off and it dragged along the ground and whatnot, and we weren't going to use it for a while, so that's just been basically sitting up there. Followed these cables back, it's all good to over there. I thought that looks a bit strange. And it's just a wire with no extra insulation. So it runs from the passenger side all the way, just sitting loose, over to the driver's side at the rear. So this cable's come loose from sitting, must have been sitting like up there or something like that. it's dropped down, gotten a bit close to the exhaust, and every time we hit a bump or whatever, it's coming down and shorting out on that exhaust. And that's where the trailer wiring gets its input for the right-hand indicator. So I'm going to deal with this, see if I've got another spare fuse, and then hopefully that'll be happy days. Straight down. Whoa. Downtown.
That's a big step, and I'm a little person.
Whoa.
You.
The number of road trains that shuttle between Tom Price and Port Hedland day and night is incredible, but fortunately for us, the noise was mostly blocked by the rocks. We've got a super exciting day today. We get to look at this.
We've got shopping, we've got washing, we've got drying.
We've got to fill the water tank. We don't have to empty the toilet though, because we did that yesterday.
In our next episode, we experience out-of-season weather in Broome, which turns our travel plans upside down.
How you going?
Bit soggy. We've been waiting all day for a break in the rain to go and empty the toilet, but it appears that's not coming.
Questionable decisions get Franklin into a sticky situation.
Looks like your truck's still up there. I don't think they went over.
But also to this spectacular swimming spot, and eventually to Lake Argyle. Thanks for watching, see you in the next episode.